Welcome to Amazing Buys, where we discuss shopping, fragrance, and do reviews. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the notification bell, like and subscribe, and let's see what's new at Victoria's Secret. We have a couple of sales going on. Right now, all pink bras are going for $25. They have the Panty Party sale. It's now 10 for $40. I think it was just another price, I think yesterday, I want to say, but I just didn't get around to talking about it. As far as this next sale, this is going to depend on the person if this is worth it or not. It's $6 when you buy 5 or more mists, which sounds great, right? But you have to buy 5 or more. So if you're not loving all of these scents or the body care, this is a quick way for your collection to get out of control. I'm just saying. So if you like a lot of them, I would say go for it. If not, keep in mind you can mix and match between Victoria's Secret and Pink. Now let's get started with Pink. They have a couple of new items. They're bringing out swimwear, new clothing. I'm seeing cherries and strawberries on everything. They do have a clothing sale where a lot of their shirts are going for $20. I spotted hoodies going for $35. So make sure you check the prices on the website first because a lot of this stuff is marked down. Looks like it's a free pink towel when you spend $150. This is just more of their clothing. Again, a lot of these items are either $20 or $35. On my way to Victoria's Secret side, so I went to look at their keychains and spotted this flamingo. Again, I would wait for a great sale on these. This margarita cup, which I already showed you guys. They have the mini purses. I guess you would hang off of your big purse as well. They have it in pink and white, which I'll show you in a bit, and then they have the animal print tote one. Okay, let's take a look at the beauty products. So they have this new shimmer line that just came out. You guys know how I feel about the shimmers, not a fan of them. There is 4 in the collection. The last one is called Beach Shimmer, so I'll be reviewing this one last because I did find it in a different store. Let's start with Bikini Shimmer. So this looks like it has goldish shimmer in there, maybe pink in there as well. The notes say coconut sorbet and santal rosé. This was like a typical beachy coconut scent. It does give off a bit of like a suntanny coconut scent in there. So it wasn't bad, it just wasn't unique. I do want to say that the formula of the mist is pretty thick. I noticed it when I sprayed it on me and the tester strip, so just so you know. But again, this is coming from someone who doesn't typically gravitate towards shimmers. The second one is Tidal Shimmer, which I will say was probably my favorite out of these 3. This has notes of sparkling mango and ocean lotus. So again, not unique. We've had floral type of mangoes before. It just smelled nicer than the other 3 in my opinion. Out of all of them, this one definitely had like the ocean type of vibes. Up next is Seashell Shimmer. Now, this was probably my least favorite out of this collection. This has notes of beach gardenia and luminous amber. So this was definitely warmer than the other ones. I'm not always a fan of gardenia, so this one was more floral heavy than the other 2. Like I said, this was my least favorite out of the whole collection. Now, I had to go to another store to find Beach Shimmer, which actually was probably my favorite. This has notes of bronze melon and tiare petals. What stood out to me was the melon. It is so pretty in this fragrance. The only 2 I would say is worth checking out is Tidal Shimmer and Beach Shimmer. Now, I went over the new Bombshell bouquet already. They have it in every size available, including the matching mist and body lotion. These are going for $25 each. If you are wondering how Bombshell Bouquet smells, make sure you check out my review video that I did. It's the last Victoria's Secret video on my channel. Now let's get to the gift sets because girl, who knew they were bringing these out? This is Victoria's Secret's Bombshell Summer Favorites. They did have something in the past very similar before because I remember people were shocked that Sun Drenched was in there. That is a discontinued fragrance that people wish they would bring back. It also has Bombshell Paradise, Isle, Escape, Saint-Tropez, and Santorini. So this whole set is going for $75. Love how they put the notes on the back of it. And it looks like these actually spray out, which is a great thing. I hate those sets where you have to dab it on you. I don't know, that's just my opinion. For the next one I found is called the Fitting Room. These are mini fragrance discovery sets. It looks like it has Bombshell teas. Very sexy, the original Bear, Heavenly, and Daring. Again, this is going for $75. Okay, Victoria's Secret, they now have a mist layering set. And on the back, they even put some layering combos like for a sweet weekend bliss, irresistible daytime vibe, sensual date night, and cozy night in. Again, $75. Let's look and see what mists are actually in here. It looks like they have bare vanilla, wild jasmine, smoked woods, warm sandalwood, juicy strawberry, sweet pink rose, and rich cashmere. Up next is the Cream Couture set with vanilla, peony, sandalwood, and bergamot. They even have the fragrances that it would pair well with, suggested right on the back of the box. This set is going for $40. I wanted to revisit the new pink watermelon mist. My store finally got the mist in, but I stand by what I said before based off of the lotion. This smells just like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. But now let's get into the review. Hey everyone, this is going to be the review portion of the video. It's been a while since you guys see me on camera. Hold up. Babe. I think I look a little bit skinnier. Hold on. No, I'm dead serious. Do I look leaner to you guys? I don't know. I always have big cheeks, but I don't know. Okay, anyways, this is going to be the review portion of my video. So I felt like with the new Bombshell flanker that just dropped, and then they don't have like the bottles out, I had to at least get the travel spray and review it on camera for you guys. So before I show you this, they are passing out those bonus cards. So summer bonus card for Victoria's Secret Pink and Victoria's Secret. So it is the $20 off of a $50 purchase. And then it says that that will include a free full-size mist or lotion. So it could be redeemed by the Victoria's Secret Pink side or Victoria's Secret. Okay, this is called Bombshell Bronze. I have not tried this. As you can see, it is still in the package. I just happened to be looking around to see if there was anything new, especially because I seen all of those new gift sets and I wanted to make sure I wasn't passing over anything. And I seen like a new section by the register and I was like, hold up, what is that? Because we just had Bombshell Bouquet drop, so I was not expecting this. They didn't have any testers out, any of the big bottles out, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna at least get the travel spray and try it for you guys. Let's take a look at the notes. So this says sun-soaked peony, golden mango, and tanning oil accord. I'm not going to lie to you, I am scared of that last note because that could be something that is super overwhelming. I do have Bombshell Sun Drenched that I do want to compare it to because that is like a popular summer fragrance that people are wanting back, and I'm wondering if this is going to be similar to that one. So this is Bombshell Sun Drenched. As you can see, it is very low, and the reason why it is not because I've been using this up like crazy. The pump actually broke. The pump broke, so it has been slowly but surely disappearing on me, but let's get into the Bombshell Bronze. All right. Oh no, this is different. This is for sure different. Okay, so this is not a repackage of Sun Drenched for sure. I am picking up the mango a lot in this, and it's like a green unripe mango. Definitely has solar notes in there. Peony is usually like a very bright in your face floral. And And I feel like it's not that bright. It's a huge difference between Bombshell Bouquet as far as the peony scent. That one is bright, it's pink, it's feminine, it's in your face. I feel like I'm more getting like a green unripe mango. It is a little bit of a floral in there, but I'm picking up that tanning oil. It's not as like super like, what's the word? Sunscreeny like you smell from like coconut fragrances. I feel like it's just okay. And also, this is definitely not strong as the other bombshells, which is surprising. Let me spray that again. When you first spray it, you get like that bright green unripe mango. And it smells very similar to like a mango scent that they had before. It does smell like solar, but not too warm. And then I'm not really getting much of like peony. Like it's something that smells floral in the background, but don't think like the bright pink feminine peony scent that you're getting from their other fragrances. It kind of smells more along the side of like just a generic tropical floral scent. And then you're getting that, I don't want to say sunscreen because I feel like when people think of that, they think of coconut. And this is kind of smelling like a warm, ambery, like tropical scent. If that was like a scent for like a tanning, lotion or something. I don't really use tanning products because listen, I have a natural, I'm naturally brown, okay? But yeah, it's not bad, but it's definitely lighter than Sun Drenched. Sun Drenched is more muskier. This is like, hey, I'm going to be outside all day by the pool. I'm already going to have sunscreen on and I want to smell better. And I feel like the dry down makes sense with the name Bronze because it almost has like a metallic suntan scent in the background. Again, both of these is for, hey, I'm gonna be out all day by the pool or at the beach and I want to smell great. That is my thoughts on the new Bombshell Bronze. Guys, this is something that, like I said, you have to be like outdoors by the pool, at the beach, and it makes you like smell better on top of like your sunscreen or your suntan lotion. Would I want a full bottle of this? Probably not. And I say that based off of the dry down. It's a little bit too of a bronze suntan scent for me. But I know that there's some people that love that. But the mango in here versus I think it's guava in here, it just is not the same. I would stick with Sun Drenched if I had to compare these two. But I am curious to know what you guys will think of this new Bombshell Bronze. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Thank you for watching. And as always, have fun, stay blessed, and happy shopping. Bye.